Hello and welcome to day 12 of your 30-day yoga journey, Intention. Today we focus on the why. Why did you come and begin this journey? What brought you to yoga? When you have a powerful why, it helps you stick to those goals. So think about your why today as we move through this flow. We're going to begin seated on our mats in a comfortable seated position. So you can be cross-legged on your knees, wherever feels good for you. Find some length up through your spine. Relax those shoulders down from the ears, and just gently close down the eyes. If you don't feel like closing your eyes today, fix your focus on a spot on the floor in front of you. And then just take a moment to tune into the body and into the breath. Noticing how it feels to be here in your body today. Then when you're ready, opening your eyes, and we're going to begin by reaching those arms up overhead, and as you exhale, take the right hand down beside you, reach the left arm over. Pause and breathe here. You may find you can come down onto that right elbow, resting on the mat. Then inhaling up through center, taking your left hand down, reaching the right arm overhead. And again, option to come down to that right elbow, depending on where you are today, because if you've just woken up, that might be quite an ask. So don't feel like you have to. Go to where your body wants to go. And then inhale up through center. From here, we're going to extend that right leg out beside you, bringing that left foot into the thigh. Turning the chest over the right leg. As you inhale, reach those arms up, and as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find length on a half lift, and then exhale, fold in a little deeper. Inhale brings you up through center. We're going to exhale, take your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you in a twist. Now keeping that right hand where it is, we're going to inhale, reach the left arm up, and we're going to lean to that right side, sending the left fingertips towards the right foot. Feeling a side body stretch up the left side of the body. Inhale, lift, lower that left hand to the mat, ground down into the left hand and the left knee and into the right foot as you sweep those hips up off the mat, reaching the right arm overhead. Breathing into that front body. Exhale, lower it down. We're going to switch the feet this time, sending that left leg out long. Right foot into the inner thigh, turning the chest over the left leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing here. Inhale, find length. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweeps those arms overhead. Exhale, that left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you in that twist. Find a little length with your inhales, twist a little deeper with your exhales. Now keeping that left hand where it is, sweep that right arm over towards the left foot. Inhale lifts you up, lower that right hand behind you, ground down into the hand, the knee and the foot as you sweep the left arm overhead and lift those hips. Exhale, lower. From here we're going to come over onto our hands and knees. So finding your way into that tabletop position. Ground down into the hands, walking your knees hips distance apart. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift the right knee up to the right side. Kind of like, you're a dog at a fire hydrant. Not that I want to compare us to dogs, but inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time as you inhale, lift, we're going to hold, extend the leg, lower the right foot down to the mat. Pause and breathe here. Then walking the hands back towards you so you can come up to stand on the knee. We're going to sweep that left arm overhead, reaching towards the right side. So I'm just going to turn so you can see where I'm at. Breathing here. Relax through that left shoulder, getting into that side body again. Inhale brings you up. Hands come down to the mat. And then lifting that right foot up and sending it towards the back of the mat. Pause here, grounding down through that left knee, and then sending the left fingertips up towards the top of the mat and lifting the hand off the mat. Find length through the fingertips to the right toes. Finding a little balance here. Then lower the left hand, lower the right knee. Grounding down into the right knee this time. As you inhale, lift that left leg out to the side. Exhale, lower it down. Continuing here, with each inhale lifting the leg, each exhale lowering. It doesn't have to be at the same time as me, just at the speed of your breath. And this time lifting that left knee out to the side, extend the leg, lower the left foot. Pause here a moment, just finding how this feels. Then walking the hands back towards you so you can lift up to stand on the knee. Left hand goes down the left leg as you reach that right arm overhead. Getting into that right side body again. Hands come down to the mat. Lifting that left foot up and sending it towards the back of the mat. Extending the right arm forward. Pausing and breathing here from the fingertips to the tips of the toes as long as you can be. Then lowering the hand, lowering the knee. Walk your hands forward a handprint so you can tuck those toes and lift your hips for your first downward dog. First downward dog of the day, so bending one knee, then the other, walking your dog a little. And then when you're ready, finding some stillness here. Bend the knees, look between the hands and walk those feet forward. Inhale, find length and a half lift. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Ground down into the feet, sweeping those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Steady here. Really finding that grounding. Lifting up through the tailbone slightly. Shoulders down away from the ears, palms face forward. Sweep the arms overhead on an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Find length and a half lift. Then plant your hands and step that right foot back. Lower your right knee to the mat. And as you inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Relax through the shoulders. Then taking your arms out to a T, we're going to turn the chest towards the left side of the mat. Inhale here, then exhale, take that left hand anywhere down the back of the right leg as you reach that right arm overhead. And if your hand feels best in space there, that left hand, you can have it just there, allowing gravity to do its thing. Inhale, reach up, and then lower the right hand, left hand lifts overhead. Left hand lowers to the mat, tuck the toes of the right foot, step the right foot forward. Find that half lift long through the spine. Then fold forward, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Lower that left knee. Inhale, sweeps those arms overhead, relax through the shoulders, pausing here. Then those hands come out to a T as you turn to the right side this time. Beautiful, breathing here. That right hand is going to lower anywhere along that left leg as you reach that left arm overhead. Inhale brings you through center. Lower the left hand, right hand reaches up. Exhale, right hand lowers. Tuck the toes of the left foot, step that left foot forward. Find that long spine, then folding over the legs. Ground down into the feet. Sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale your hands to heart center. Hands come down beside you, find that mountain. On an inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Then plant your hands and step the right foot back. Option to lower the knee as before, or option to keep it lifted as you sweep those arms up overhead for a high lunge this time. Pausing, breathing here. Arms come to a T. Take an inhale. On your exhale, turn to that left side. Beautiful. Lower that left hand anywhere along that right leg as you reach the right arm overhead. Inhale lifts you up. This time coming up through center in that high lunge again. And then lowering that back foot parallel to the short side of the mat to come through your warrior two. This time we're going to slightly turn that left foot so the toes are coming to the top right corner of the mat. We're going to bring our hands down in front of us and we're going to lower down into a side lunge here. So if your heel lifts on that left foot, that's totally okay. Mine always does. And then we're going to turn the right toes up towards the ceiling. If you are up a little higher, that's okay. Just stay here. We're starting to lean into that left leg, into that left foot. Finding what works for you here in each shape. Pausing and breathing. Feeling into that right hamstring. Inhale lifts you up through center. And as you come through center, we're going to straighten the legs and fold forward over them. Inhale, lift up halfway, bringing the hands to the hips, lifting up through center. Turn the left toes back to the top of the mat, bending into that knee, coming through your warrior two. Then circle the right hand down to the mat, coming up onto the toes of the back foot, reaching the left arm up. Lower the left hand down and we're going to step that left foot back, coming through your plank shape. Pause and hold here. Option to lower the knees if you need to. And then everyone lowering your knees, chest and chin to the mat. Slide through to lift up for a baby cobra. Exhale, release down. Coming up through your knees, tucking your toes, lifting the hips. Inhale, that right leg lifts. Exhale, step it between the hands. Again, option to lower that left knee or keep it lifted to come up into a high lunge. Breathing here, relax through the shoulders. Those arms come down to that T position. Take an inhale. As you exhale, turn to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, take the right hand along the left leg any amount. As you reach that left arm overhead. Inhale through center, this time turning the chest forward, coming back through that high lunge. Then opening up to the left side in your warrior two. And again, this time we're going to come down into that Skandasana, that side lunge. So turn your right toes to the top left corner of the mat. We're going to begin to lean into that left foot as you send the hips back. Option to stay lifted or option to take the hands to the mat as you sink down. That right heel might lift, left heel might lift. Oh, right heel. I cannot get my lefts and rights at this moment. Right heel might lift and then coming up onto the heel of your left foot. Breathing here. Then grounding down into the hands and the feet, lifting the hips and folding forward over the legs in your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, bring the hands to the hips as you come up through center. Right toes towards the top of the mat, coming back through that warrior two. Then circle the left hand to the mat as you come up onto the toes of the back foot. Right arm reaches. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to feel good. Lower the right hand, step the left foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Ground down through the feet. Sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to flow through that one more time. As you inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, fold you forward. Inhale to your half lift. Planting the hands, this time stepping the left foot back. Low or high lunge, your choice, as you reach up overhead and relax through those shoulders. Arms come to a T, turn to the right, sweep the right arm back, left arm overhead. Inhale through center, come into your high lunge, lower that back foot, open up into your warrior two. Right toes turn towards the top of the left corner of the mat, sinking down any amount into your Skandasana. Straighten through the legs, coming through your wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to the hips to come up through center. Right toes point forward as you come back through that warrior two. Left hand circles to the mat as you reach the right arm overhead. Right hand plants down as you step the right foot back for your high plank. Lower your knees, chest and chin. This time as you glide through, you might lift up into a higher cobra. Then tuck the toes, lift the hips for your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it between your hands. High or low lunge, your choice. Arms to a T. Turn over that left leg. Left hand lowers along the right leg. Right arm reaches. Inhale through center, come back through your high lunge. Lower that back foot, open out to your warrior two. Left toes point to the top right corner of the mat as you sink down to your Skandasana. Then ground down into the feet, coming through center in your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to the hips to come up through center. Left toes turn towards the top of the mat for your warrior two. Right hand circles to the mat, coming up onto the toes of the right foot, taking your twist. Lower the left hand, step the right foot forward, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Ground down into the feet, sweep those arms up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Stepping the feet as wide as the mat, heels coming in slightly, toes pointing out. And sinking the hips down any amount into your squat pose. So you might stay here or you could come down lower into your Malasana. Find length through the spine wherever you are. And then releasing the hands behind you and coming back to seated on your mat. Walking yourself to the center of your mat. And again, we're going to send that right leg out long. Bring that left foot into the inner thigh. Turn your chest over the right foot as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale through center. Reach the arms overhead. Right hand, left knee. Left hand behind you in a twist. Ground down into the left hand, the left knee and the right foot to lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips, bringing that right hand back to the knee, then sweeping that left arm overhead. Inhale through center, releasing out of your twist. Extend that left leg, right foot into the thigh, turning your chest over the left foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, brings you up through center, left hand, right knee, right hand behind you, come through your twist. Lower the right hand, ground down into the hand, the knee and the foot to lift the hips. Exhale, lower down, take that left hand back to the right knee, reaching the right arm overhead. Inhale brings you back through center. Release your twist and bring the soles of the feet to your mat. We're going to reach the arms forward and lower down vertebrae by vertebrae, head and shoulders the last thing to come down. We're going to extend our legs here and keep your hips rested on the mat. We're going to walk your feet over to the left bottom corner of the mat. You can cross that right foot over the left foot and then begin to shimmy your shoulders to the left top corner of the mat. Reach your arms overhead and clasp that right hand with your left hand. Breathing here, getting a stretch into that right side body again. Releasing the hands, walking the shoulders back through center, walking the feet back through center. Walking the feet over to the right side this time, your left foot can cross over the right ankle. Shimmy your shoulders to the right side, then reaching the arms overhead, clasping that left wrist with your right hand this time. Breathing into that left side body. And releasing your hands, bringing the shoulders back through center, walking the feet back through center. Bring the knees into the chest and take any final movements you feel you need here today. Before releasing the feet to the floor, extending the legs long, allowing the feet to drop open, arms come down beside you, palms faced up for your Shavasana. And simply letting go and being present here in the moment. Beginning to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Taking the gentle movements through the fingers and toes. Allow it to become bigger through the wrists and the ankles. Then taking a full body stretch, reaching the arms overhead. Before bending your knees and rolling to the right side. Pausing on your side for a moment of gratitude for your body, for all that it does for you. And when you're ready, making your way up to seated. Today's quote, I'm pretty sure it was actually from Buddha. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. So find your purpose. Find your why and allow your why to be bigger than your excuses. That is how you are going to achieve any goal you set. Bringing your hands together in front of the heart. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. I hope you have enjoyed this class. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe to see the rest of the journey, and hit the notification bell to see when videos drop. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye for now.